Welcome back to match 2. This is Oldmanpoole. We have won the dice roll. And I think we got a pretty okay hand here. We are missing a 1-drop, which is something this deck does want, but we have Kitesail Corsair, and then some good interaction to follow that up. Finding a red source for Fire Cannon Blast is important. Finding any land for Protean Raider is important, but I feel like we can be okay with this hand. Ooh. Oh, okay, Fanatical Firebrand's actually a pretty good answer to Kitesail Corsair, unfortunately. He's even getting in for a point of damage to boot. The truest tragedies. Well, not gonna not play the Corsair into it. He waits till next turn to shoot it. You can always Buccaneer's Bravado, I suppose. Alright. Okay, it looks like my opponent's about as aggressive as we are. I am going to swing and Fire Cannon Blast the Trailblazer here. Black-red versus black-blue. I think my opponent's got a better deck most of the time. His payoffs are just a little bit better than ours, since Direfleet Neckbreaker is such a beating, but it is going to be fast one way or the other. Lightning Rig Crew. Good card, to be sure. Okay, did want to kill it there, which I can definitely understand. Protean Raider, not turning into a creature just yet. I guess we just play Riverwise Augur this turn. I guess that's really our only option. What do we want? So we want to cast Protean Raider. I think we actually not unhappy just copying the Lightning Rig Crew. So next turn we probably swing with the Augur, play Raider, play Runner. We do want to hit our land drop, although I guess it doesn't matter next turn, probably. Is there any I guess the combination that would mean we'd have to want to play Buccaneer's Bravado for some reason, which I don't think we will. So we put Island on top, and then I guess it doesn't matter too much what's on top of that. I guess let's put Protean Raider on, since I think that's probably our best card. Is it? Yeah, probably. Alright. I'll pass back to my opponent. On the off chance he plays like Dark Inquiry. I don't think that's a card this deck is hoping to main deck, but you never know. Alright, Lightning Rig Crew showing its worth here. And Fathom Fleet Border. Pretty good one. So it looks like we are going to want to cast Bravado, so I guess we did need the land, because we're going to want to swing and give first strike. I guess we could also just Crashing Tide the Border. Oh, that gives him an extra trigger off the Lightning Rig Crew. Yeah, I think we're going to play Buccaneer's Bravado and the Rigging Runner. I don't think there's any way you can interact with us for one red. There's also a fairly good chance he just plays the blocks with the Lightning Rig Runner here. Ooh, no block. Well, Fathom Fleet Border actually didn't end up mattering that much then. Play our Rig Runner, and I think we're going to cast the Raider, copying the Lightning Rig Crew. It's probably not the most common thing for the Raider to come in as, but still pretty good. Like, I'd be happy to have that in my deck. I think probably close, whether a Lightning Rig Crew just on its own or a Protean Raider is better for the deck. Probably close. Yep. This card just can put out a pretty fantastic amount of damage, and it blocks well. It's really kind of the whole package. Ooh, another Border. It's trying to be a little bit scary. So we could just cast Crashing Tide, return a Border, swing with Bravado, rather than Fire Cannon Blast. Yeah, I think that's okay. It does give him one more trigger from his Lightning Rig Crew, but also buys us a little bit of time. Strong Brute's not a bad draw for sure. And let's go to town. I'll cast our Buccaneer's Bravado on the Augur. Get in for 2 points of damage, and we'll pass back to my opponent. Do need to remember not to F6 since we have the Lightning Rig crew. His play may just be another Path Fleet border, which is okay. In that case, we'll probably Fire Cannon Blast. I guess if we draw a red source, it'd be kind of nice because we could play Brood as well. Guess I should probably like always yield to that. That's happening a lot. I think we'll just keep Bombard. Bombard's a little bit better for us. Let's play our Fire Cannon Blast. And just keep trying to blow all these borders out of the way. Get in for another 2 points. Also using up the double red source is kind of nice, because if we find any land, we can play both of these cards next turn. Okay, opponent up to 5 lands. So are we, I guess. He hasn't found double black yet, which may be hindering him a little bit. He might have something like Impale. Ruthless Knave. So I think because that's a 2 toughness creature, we're actually going to play Reckless or Headstrong Brute this next turn. Ooh, yeah, especially with Shaper's Apprentice coming in. Swing with both of these guys. Okay, just blocking Lightning Rig crew. We could kill it. Is that worthwhile? Over the Headstrong Brute? Getting this out of the way might be pretty nice. On the other hand, what if he has just a great follow-up? I think I can take that risk. We've drawn just about all our removal this game. Both Fire Cannon Blasts, Bombard. We've used up our Buccaneers Bravado. Running out, but we definitely have a better board state than my opponent does. We have 2 cards that are fairly hard to block as well. And Lightning Rig Crew is going to keep poking in for a couple points of damage every turn. Firefleet Captain. A good one. Definitely not as good if you're on defense, though. And I think we have shifted the tempo game in our favor. Okay, so my opponent's kind of down to 5 off the Rig Crew. I imagine he's blocking the Augur for sure. That puts the Shaper's Adept down on his level. Unwilling to chump quite yet. Fine by me. Headstrong Brute, and my opponent's really, really close to dead at this point. He's got to get rid of the Lightning Rig Crew next turn. He did find double black last turn, so didn't use an Impale that he'd had or anything like that. Okay, well, I mean, again, the deck doesn't seem all that great to me, but it's winning games, and that's mostly what matters. Pick the Foundations, didn't seem great. He had a lot of 3/3s. Soul the Rapids maybe be important. Sea Lakes looks pretty abysmal. Yeah, I might bring in Soul the Rapids. River Darter, I guess, would be... And it's not great against the 3/3s either. And Sailor Means is, and we're likely, I think, to be in more of a race this, or like a kind of a racing situation, in which case the defenders may be good. Soul the Rapids just gives us a lot of inevitability, potentially, though. Would we want to cut something else for Sailor Means, maybe? Maybe Hijack? Although, again, racing situation. Although we're probably only getting in for, like, 3 damage off a Hijack. Let's remove a blocker. Alright, I think we'll do that. Still 15 lands, still living dangerously, but... That variance definitely has the potential to bite us, but again, because I think the deck is a little bit worse, actually indulging in variance might be in our best interest. I think if I could have gone back and done this draft all over again, black-white, I think looked like maybe the best outcome. Okay, well, there's that 15 land variance against us, but it's alright. We will deal with our share of mulligans. And this hand's not bad. It's good to keep. And we're going to put that on the bottom, I think. It would let us play Rowdy Crew, but I think we just want to find more action. Especially in a matchup that's going to be as dictated by tempo as this one is. Yeah, finding a 2-drop next turn would be pretty premier. Especially given that it looks like my opponent's got something. Dinosaur Hunter. About as unexciting a 2-drop as you can find, but still 2-drop. So I'm not going to chump block with this Iron Storm Tamer, so obviously want to get in even though my opponent's getting for 2. We do fall a little bit behind in this exchange. Drilled Death Spitter is likely to be able to trade with... Ooh, not Rigging Runner though. Not Rigging Runner. Rigging Runner... yeah, very good card. Hard for us to interact with. And since my opponent is such a heavy Black-Red Pirates themed deck, this is frequently doing 2 damage a turn, which is a lot. I think we are blocking the Dinosaur Hunter if it comes in. Isn't going to be able to swing for a couple of turns. It is trading down, but yeah, I think that's okay. We'll have Rowdy Crew next turn to trade. Or maybe hopefully even be a 5/5 if we need to. Yeah. Bad Inflate Border kind of encourages us to keep the Death Spitter there, and he did show us 2 in the first game. So maybe that's incorrect, but... Ooh, and a follow-up? Ooh, and a Firebrand. Ooh. Yeah, we're not looking good this time. I guess we could just Fire Cannon Blast. Rowdy Crew's at its best if we wait a couple of turns and like build up some extra lands. Yeah, I kind of like actually just blasting here. We still take a little bit more damage, but we're at 16. We maybe can play a little bit of a longer game. I kind of keep feeling like Riverwise Augur should interact well with Rowdy Crew, but I don't think it does. Doesn't actually do anything because it's still random. Okay, Trailblazers, obviously great. Firefly Captain's also pretty strong. Yeah, Soul of the Rapids. I don't think we're in the position where we can wait, though. I guess I should have kept the island in hand. That was a mistake. Shouldn't have played that there. Can't block the Direfleet Captain as it is, though. Let's play our Rowdy Crew. Yeah, I should have kept the island, since lands are one of the most likely things that turns this into a 5/5. Definitely a mistake. Yeah. We kept the land in hand anyway. No, actually, we do have a 5/5. Maybe my opponent just can't deal with that. Who knows? Rowdy Crew is big. I don't know, I guess maybe even playing the land helps our odds. I guess it depends on how many creatures we have. I think we have 15 in the deck. I guess maybe it's... maybe it doesn't matter that much. Regardless, it's a 5/5, and you were pretty happy when Rowdy Crew hits. We are still in the defense. We can't go crazy aggressive with it, unfortunately. I think this next turn we're playing Riverwise Augur, because we just need to be able to block the Trailblazer. Okay, well I guess we're just gonna hit lands kind of for the rest of the game, probably in that case. So we could swing with the Rowdy Crew, but then Direfleet Captain can start getting in there. I think our best bet is to try and get these flyers going and let Rowdy Crew pull defense. But yeah, we have no more hope coming. Ooh, Moment of Craving. Ooh, that's bad. That increases our clock by quite a bit. I was gonna say we probably have something like 4 turns to win, assuming my opponent can't kill Rowdy Crew. Well, that's what we get for assuming, I suppose. Yeah, we're pretty dead at this point. We take 5 here, 6 from Rowdy Crew, and we've just got lands on top. Taps Swings, taps, we have to block. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Well, I'll hand our first defeat, but by another pretty aggressive deck. Sailor of Means, I guess, is pretty good against the Goblin. I think we just want Sailor of Means. I think it's probably a mistake not to have it last game. Alright, let's run this. Oh, we did get to flip the Rowdy Crew into a 5-5. That was pretty sweet, though, right up until it was impaled. But, I mean, impale clearly feels like something that happens to one person, and this Rowdy Crew is at least 5, so, I don't know, 6. Look at that little Goblin guy. So I don't know if that fits, like, thematically. I don't want to, you know, throw any stones here, but I feel like we were robbed. Alright, would like to play first? Yes, yes, of course, of course. Not a great hand. We can play both Fire Cannon Blast, though, so I think we are going to keep. Riverwise Augur's not a bad card in the mid-game. Hijack's kind of a dead card in our hand right now, but it may get better later. Maybe. We do have a lot of interaction on our way up to the Augur. We'll be able to kill whatever my opponent plays here. Trailblazer is definitely worth killing. And the next turn, we're going to hope to play an Augur. Yeah. Have much else that's okay. Alright. So, what are we doing with this? We play the Storm Tamer. Next turn, we swing at the Augur, blow up the Lightning Rig Crew. Have no other follow-up. I guess we want to put Hijack on top for sure, and I guess land. So Hijack and then land, because we're not going to play this for the foreseeable future. I guess that makes the decision kind of easy. Don't love our position here. Lightning Rig Crew, which my opponent's had every game, has just got to be one of the best cards in the matchup. On the other hand, he hasn't found black, so that's pretty real cost too. Swing. No blocks from my opponent, which is great. Again, for a couple of extra points of damage. Let's cast our Fire Cannon Blast. Ooh, we actually didn't tap it. That was a bit hasty by my opponent. It's easy to do, though. Missing these triggers on Magic Online is not trivial. Or I guess, not surprising. Well, I think we might actually be able to sneak out another game due to Mana Screw here. I saw the Hijack and I was like, oh, I don't want that, but I guess we knew about it, to be fair. Well, we don't have the fastest, most aggressive deck, but, well, sorry, we are aggressive side. We don't have the most aggressive draw here. But just getting my opponent on the back foot is such a big deal in this matchup, since both of our cards are so much better when we're on the attack. Oh, dual shot. Okay. I guess there's no reason not to counter this, right? And if he has, like, another dual shot or something, it makes us happier. So yeah, no reason not to counter. He may have just been dual shotting because he had to kill off the Storm Tamer there. Looks like he's just got a handful of black cards. And we have a Crashing Tide to interrupt a play he'll have, and Buccaneer's Bravado. And Hijack. That's why tempo is just so important in these matchups. Like, once we're ahead, Crashing Tide, Buccaneer's Bravado, Hijack all just look so good. Whereas when we're behind, they're truly abysmal. I think we've gotten pretty lucky to do as well as we have here, but we are winning matches. The fifth mountain feels pretty bad for my opponent. Especially because that means he's top decking the last two. That just is the worst draw you could have. I guess he maybe could have gotten up to like unfriendly fire range. Yeah, alright. Opponent concedes. Yeah, that's a tough place to be. That looked good. Just need to find black. He even has the Lightning Rig, like, crew and the Trailblazer. I think you keep that for sure. But tough spot. Hey though, I mean, we're 2-0. I would not have thought that after our deck building. I'll see you guys for match 3.